Welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs. I'm Kevin Harnett. When you think of hot restaurants in Louisville, you can't help but to think of a place where fire is part of its name. And here in the Highlands, it's where fire and ice meet to make steam. But that's not all they're making here. The name on the sign outside does not lie. There's plenty of fire in here, from the kitchen to the dining room. And ice. There's plenty of that behind the bar, along with a long list of original recipe martinis. There are martinis on stage, too. Louisville's famous flying martinis. Back up to steamy sounds of frontman Bobby J. And behind the doors to the kitchen, there's another show going on. The Food, created by steamed chef Charlie Owen. Topping the list of favorites, the shrimp wontons, stuffed with cream cheese filling and served on a bed of Asian slaw with a colorful dipping sauce. It's easy to make at home if you know a few of the secrets. First, the dipping sauce. Make this early so it has time to cool before you serve it. Start by chopping some fresh ginger.
About a teaspoon and a half of chopped ginger. Half cup of rice vinegar. About a quarter cup of granulated sugar. All right, we're gonna start this to a boil. Okay, we've brought our vinegar to a boil, dissolving the sugar. We're gonna let this cool, and after it does, we're gonna add cilantro, mint, and Brunoise bell pepper to create a nice colorful sauce. When that cools, the sugar we added will actually thicken it up so it's syrupy.
This sauce will make the perfect garnish around a bed of Asian slaw. The secret to the slaw is all about pickling your red onions. And it's not as hard as it sounds. Start by slicing up a red onion into even 1/8-inch strips. Use the lines on the onion as your guide.
We're just gonna soak these overnight in a little rice vinegar and maybe a tablespoon of sugar, teaspoon. And then 24 hours later, we have nice pink pickled onions.
This will add a unique flavor to your slaw, and it will actually act as the dressing for it too.
So the slaw consists of shaved Napa cabbage, some of our pickled onions, pickled onion juice, pinch of salt, pinch of black pepper, and a splash of olive oil. Now we can set that aside. We have Asian slaw.
Now it's time to get rolling on the main attraction, the wontons. First, make the cream cheese filling.
Okay, we're adding about a cup of cream cheese, tablespoon of chopped ginger, tablespoon of chopped shallots, about a tablespoon of chopped cilantro, and the last ingredient is going to be a small squirt of some Vietnamese chili sauce. And we're just going to mash it together.
Vietnamese chili sauce adds a little bit of spice, but it's also sweet. It will work well with any recipe that calls for soy sauce or other Asian ingredients. Mix the chili sauce into the stuffing, and then get ready to roll, literally.
Lay out a wonton skin. Place a bit of our stuffing there. Shrimp. A little egg wash. This acts as glue for the wonton wrapper. And then we roll in the three corners. The tip first, side, roll it over to create a little pouch.
Need to see that again? Let's watch it one more time.
Okay, so the tip goes in first, the head into the shrimp, then one side, forming a nice triangle, and then just roll it over, seal it.
Make as many wontons as you want. The more you do, the quicker it will go. Charlie makes it look easy because he sometimes makes more than 100 in a single night.
Okay, now we're gonna drop our prepared shrimp wontons into 350-degree oil. Nice clear vegetable oil.
The wontons only need to fry for about 3 minutes. You'll know when they're done. They turn a golden brown and start to float.
As you can see, the shrimp is nice golden brown and they were all floating. We're gonna drain these on a paper towel.
And now the crowning moment, when everything comes together.
Now what I have here is some of the sauce we already made, but this is cooled, so it'll be nice and syrupy like this. That's down on the plate. Now we'll take some of our Asian slaw, place this in the center of the plate. You notice the only salt and pepper that went into this dish was in the slaw. The reason being the seasoning in the Vietnamese chili sauce as well as seasoned rice vinegar already contains a little salt and sugar. So it actually takes care of seasoning for the entire dish by itself. And there we have it, shrimp wontons.
Those things are fantastic. They make a perfect teaser before any meal, or just a snack along with a cocktail and the loungy sounds of Bobby J and the Flying Martinis.